Hi, my name is Nicole.
And I'm Jackie.
And we are Disney's newest acceptees to the Walt Disney World College Program.
For fall 2011, just the regular fall season, so not fall advantage. So we'll be down there in August.
Not May, not June, August.
So prepare, Disney.
Yes, prepare. We are going to be crazy, but in a good way. It's
we're going to be something.
Okay, so we were accepted. I was accepted for full-service food and beverage.
And I was accepted for attractions.
And I'm jealous of her. And
I'm kind of jealous of you because I was kind of hoping for food and beverage.
I was kind of hoping to work on Rock and Roller Coaster because I love Aerosmith and I love roller coasters, and it was just but you know what? I'm so happy that I got food and beverage because it's what I've been doing ever since I had my first job, so I'm used to it. I'm ready for it. I can do it. Rock it out.
I've never worked in attraction before, so that should make you feel really comfortable putting your life in my hands.
Don't trust her.
No, I'm very trustworthy. I'm good at learning.
Yes.
I've always been a food and beverage person, so I'm pretty excited. There is one ride. I don't really care what ride I work. I just really don't want to work It's a Small World.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do the It's a Small World for 6 hours,
over
6+ hours.
Over and in different languages.
Yeah. Well, no, I would only hear English because I'm only standing in one spot.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Can you imagine?
Oh my god. Could you imagine hearing that in like German all day?
All day. No, but I told her if you do get It's a Small World and one day you come home and you're in fetal position on your bed singing It's a Small World, I told you I was kicking you out.
Yeah, I think that's kind of abusive because I think I would have already gone through enough torment for the day, personally.
But you know what? If you're at home on your bed still singing that song, then there's something wrong with you. It's not the ride, it's her.
Maybe, but you know what? I don't think I would be home in a fetal position just because I feel like I don't know, maybe I'd like need to go out and do something. I don't know how I'm not really sure how I would deal with it yet, but let's take this in stride.
Yes. Okay, so we went to the information meeting.
Informational meeting.
Yeah, the information of the presentation. That's what I'm looking for.
There we go.
We went to the one specifically for the hospitality department in our school, and we were watching the presentation. We were getting all pumped up. We talked to a couple of the campus reps. They said, you guys seem like you have a great personality. You should have no problem with the web quiz. When you get the phone interview, it's a really good sign. Just be yourself, and I'm sure you're going to get it. You're going to do great. We were so excited. It was just so great to see them and hear their stories.
And be able to see their excitement, and it just made you get excited. Yeah. Until then we walked over to our academic advisor specifically for Disney.
He's a nice guy.
He's an awesome guy. I don't want anyone in this video to get me wrong. We walked over and we introduced ourselves, kind of like we did to you guys. And, we said we're applying, this, and that,
Very excited.
Small talk. And he goes, yeah, no, it's great. Definitely apply. And if you don't get accepted the first time, it's okay. I've had people try 2 or 3 times sometimes and not get accepted. And we're kind of like sitting there like, well, I only have really now. Yeah. So
this is my one and only chance. It's
kind of like a one-shot type of ordeal.
It's like a make it or break it kind of thing.
But we made it. So
we both made
it.
We were actually 2 of the really fortunate ones. For everybody who might be watching this and is still pending for fall 2011,
take a deep breath.
Take a deep breath.
You'll be okay.
All I was telling her to do.
I was a nut. I checked my email every hour, even on Sunday. They're not open on Sunday. No, at least I don't think they are.
It was really funny. We both did our phone interviews at the same time on a Friday morning, and we were compulsively saying, oh my god, I hope we get in, let's check our email and all that stuff. And then I was like, all right, just relax, it'll be fine. We're going to find out in 3 to 4 weeks, so there's no point.
Sixth Sense?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, we're going to talk about my Sixth Sense.
You're interrupting the story.
Sorry. I got
Okay, so moving on with the story, I finally got over that, oh my god, I'm so nervous thing. And I said, Jackie, relax, it'll be fine. Just live your life. Look forward. She's going on a trip in the middle of April, so I said, just look forward to that, and it'll make time go by faster. So
speed up time.
Tuesday comes along, and what happens on Tuesday, Jackie?
I'm sitting in math on Tuesday, and I just had this really weird, nervy kind of feeling, and I was sitting there, and I was like, they're reviewing my application right now. And, I was sitting there, I was like, no, this is crazy. You can't have a feeling like this. What is wrong with me?
Really
my God. So I was like, no, you know what? And I was like,
she texted me this too, and I was like, Jackie,
I was like, they're reviewing my application right now. We're gonna know really soon.
It was like, Jackie, you're off the deep end right now. Just stop, pay attention in class for the love of God. Pay attention in class.
And then after the 10 minutes, the feeling just went away. It just stopped completely. Goodbye, bye feeling. And then Wednesday morning, I woke up and I went, oh my God, we're gonna know today. Like, oh my gosh, today is the day I'm gonna find out if I'm gonna work in Disney World. So I think I texted you.
No, you didn't.
I didn't want to text her because she already thought I was completely off my rocker.
And the funny part was, she told me later in the day, she was like, I wanted to text you, but I was afraid that you might get so excited and, like, be upset
if we didn't get it.
And I was like, listen, I didn't really hang on to your first feelings, so I went to bank on the second one.
I got to school, and I knew the Disney office opened at 9, and I got to school obnoxiously early, which is weird for me because I'm always late.
Jeez.
But,
I'm always early. I'm always, like, 15 minutes early for everything.
Yeah, like, she showed up at my house today. I wasn't even home. Whatchamacallit. But, so I went to school and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to check my email for the fun of it. Why not? And as soon as I did on my phone, so when I clicked my Gmail account, it just said, you have one new email from Disney College Recruiting. And I was like,
oh my God.
I was like, you know what, maybe this is a fake out because this would be like the third or fourth email Disney sent in the past 5 days.
That was a total fake out.
Because the first one you got was like, thank you for interviewing, then you got, come check out this presentation, then you got, thanks for seeing our presentation. So Disney kept faking you out. So if you keep getting fake out,
it was really mean.
Oh my gosh, so if you keep getting fake out emails,
you're not alone.
You're not alone.
You are
like,
not
alone
bad. In the least.
So, and then I clicked and it was like your invitation. I was like, I feel like that could be an invitation to a presentation, so I'm trying not to let myself get excited, not too worked up. And then I clicked it, and then it was like, congratulations, you are an attractions yada yada cast member, and I was stoked. Of course, I was in the middle of a classroom though, so I couldn't like jump up and be like, oh my God. But so.
And it was really funny because my first class was before hers, and it was in a different building. So I come into the building, she's like, Nicole, I got it, and I bolted to our building's computer lab, and I opened it up, and I just started freaking out. I ran, and everybody was looking at me, making fun of me, and I was like, I really don't care. I'm going to Disney.
But you don't know that. I feel like you don't know the Disney acceptance feeling
until you get the packet.
No, you don't until you've been accepted. Like, people are like, oh, she's nuts. She just got accepted to Disney World. Like, no, you don't understand.
Yeah.
You don't understand unless you've been there. Like, when I was texting a friend of mine, Sam, and I was like, guess what? She was like, oh my God. And because she knew the feeling.
Yeah.
She completely understood it.
She's a friend of her sister's who is a campus rep, and she did Disney. So
right.
that's why. But it was very funny. And I can't wait until we actually get the packets in the mail, because I feel like then it's official. It's like, oh official. It's like, this is real. It's physical. It's right there. So we have been thinking purple for the past couple of days since we found out, hoping that we'll get the packet in, because once we get the packet, we'll be able to figure out when we're moving in and exactly what the guidelines
minor
are.
Details to
all
make
of the minor details. We have like 4 or 5 months to work out that we need to know all of them right now.
I know. We need to figure out where we're going to buy a vacuum.
This is her. Like, we need a vacuum.
Well, see,
like,
I'm
worried. Am I going to be able to take my Keurig machine, or should we just buy a cheap coffee maker, because I need coffee, and she gave it up for lunch?
Here's my thinking. Well, coffee's been on my mind, but I've been trying to get rid of it. So I've been using the Disney energy to kind of keep me going right now. I'm not whacked. I'm just a coffee addict.
She is.
But I was thinking, because I was like, wait a second, I know they supply the china, I know they supply like the glasses and the cups and things like that, but I know you don't have a maid, do you have to clean your own apartment? So I was like, I wonder if they leave you a broom or like a vacuum or something. And Nicole was like, no, I think you can rent one, though. And I was like, if I spilled like a whole box of Cheerios on the floor at like 2 in the morning.
What the hell are you doing eating Cheerios at 2 in the morning?
Listen, I don't know what time the parks are, but it's just a hypothetical situation. So, but if that happened, I don't want to have to go all the way out to rent a vacuum to bring it back. I want to go in my closet and pull it out.
This is why if I, when I buy my own apartment, I'm going to be so screwed. It's going to be like, I'm not going to think to buy a vacuum, and then something really big is going to spill, and I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, that's probably something I actually need.
Well, I feel like this is going to be a test drive. We can make a list about when we leave. Like, it's a good thing we had these items because they helped us live.
No, this is great. Okay, so I'm going to be starting a list on my own. I might do it in another video blog entry, but I have a list of a couple of things that I know are going to happen to me when I go to Disney, okay? 1, I hate The Little Mermaid so much. I'm sorry for anybody else who does, but when I went to Disney as a little kid, the girl who's playing Little Mermaid insulted my hair. She said my messy hair looked like I'd cut it myself, and I was like 5, so that was a little much.
Oh, is that the reason?
That's the reason. She insulted my hair and said it looked like I cut it myself. That was uncalled for. Anyway, so one of the things that's going to happen...
We're going to be way better Disney cast members than that. We're not going to hurt anybody's feelings.
So much nicer, don't worry.
Nobody's feelings will be hurt.
So I said I'm probably going to meet the Little Mermaid, the girl who plays the Little Mermaid, and I'm never going to be able to be nice to her just because of protector.
Oh, that's taking it a step too far, don't you think?
It's.
But it's not her fault. Maybe she's just a ginger.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure you get a wig. That was the whole thing. Like, she's insulting my hair and she's wearing plastic on her head. Like, how could you?
Oh, ouch. Oh, ouch.
Anyway, so that's going to happen.
Meanie.
I love Aladdin. He is my favorite Disney prince, even though he is a street rat, so he's not a prince. He married into royalty.
You refer to people in the nicest ways.
I do.
You really do.
Is that sarcasm?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't like her. If that's any consolation.
But you do because
Jasmine is my favorite princess, just as a side note, because she was the only one who was royalty first and didn't have to marry into royalty. So, female power. I will meet Aladdin and be friends with the person who portrays Aladdin, who is his role player, and the illusion will be shattered, and it'll just be heartbreaking for me. I will spend all of my money on merchandise and not be able to pay for food, and will be living off of saltine crackers the entire time I'm down there. And there was one other thing, I can't remember what it was, but I'm sure I'll think of more. Don't worry. Anything for you?
No, not really.
She will be buying plenty of Disney merchandise, though.
I'm sure I'll buy a lot of Disney merchandise.
She's
but
obsessed.
I already have I'm such a Disney nerd. I'm crazy obsessed. But I already have a lot of Disney merchandise. I am hoping for a lot of visitors, though. Yeah. So I really want my friends and my family to come down and visit me.
Just hope it won't be too hard not taking off time, but just, like, knowing when our free time is, so we can coordinate with seeing
the only reason I would want to take off is my sister's Sweet 16 is in September. So I would like to see if maybe I could take 3 days off or something like that.
To go home? Ooh, that
or
might
maybe
be
even
hard.
2 days.
Yeah.
See what happens. But, it's...
Fingers crossed for Jackie. There's plenty of time, but, But it's not during a peak period. It's in the middle of September. Yeah, so you might have some luck there. So I might have some luck there. So. And then I'm going to have them to myself. Well, even if I had to. Just kidding, even if I had to, I could fly up in the morning and fly back the next morning. If that was what was really necessary. If I worked a night shift when I got back. That'd be rough, though. Yeah. It's only a 2-hour flight, though, so it's kind of like driving to New Jersey and back in the same day, if you had to. Except for the 2 hours you have to be in the airport before you get on the plane. Ooh, right. You have to, so it's not exactly just 2 hours driving to New Jersey and back. We're from Long Island, by the way, so that's why. Yes, we're from New York. We're up here, and everybody else is far away. We're talking to this girl, and she's hopefully going to be living with us. Yes, Mandy. Her name is Mandy. She's a sweetheart. We're kind of hoping she watches this, so that we're going to send her the link. So hi, Mandy. Hi, Mandy. And she lives in Oregon, and so first friend from Oregon ever. Yay! First person I think I ever known that lives in Oregon. Yeah, touche. So Oregon's one of those places I feel like I've never really thought about. Yeah, it's just no offense. But then Mandy, just saying you're representing Oregon really well. Yes, so we like it so far. We really love because of you. We love all Oregon people. Oregonians. Oregon Trail. It sounds like origami. I like that. I like Oregonians. Origamis. But I think. Okay. I think we should end this. Let's end it before we totally get too crazy. So we'll get back to you soon once we get our purple folders. Yes. And for now, will anyone go to Disney in the fall of 2011? We'll see you then. Yes. And take care, everyone. Bye. Bye.